Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan. And the topic of this 10-minute moan is a look at the female footballer who won the BBC's Footballer of the Year for 2024. Now, this story is about the African player who plays for Orlando Pride in America, Barbra Banda, who won the Women's Footballer of the Year. And it's created a bit of controversy because she failed to play in the 2022 African Nations Cup tournament. She's outstandingly the best player, easily the best player in her team. She was at the training for the camp. At the same time, there was a move to go and sign for Real Madrid. In fact, she was given leave of absence to go and deal with her apparent signing for Real Madrid, which at the same time fell flat. Because what happened, her nation removed her from the squad. And what they were saying at the time was she didn't fill the criteria due to the levels of testosterone. So she didn't play in the tournament. But her agent at the time came up with quite a decent justification for it. He said, this is Anton Maximov, he said in a statement at the time of the 2022 Women's African Cup of Nations, as her official representative, I can state that Barbra has not been banned or suspended for participating in the current Women's African Cup of Nations by the CAF, the FAZ, FIFA or any governing body. She has not undergone or consequently has not failed any gender verification or gender eligibility tests administered prior to the tournament. Barbra is also perfectly healthy and fit. So he's saying that she wasn't injured. He's also saying she never failed a test. And I think he's been economical with his words there because you never got to the tournament, therefore you didn't do the test. Now you're fit and healthy. So there's no reason why the best player in a national squad wouldn't play. And it appears that she's been pulled out by her own National Football Association, knowing that she wouldn't have passed the tests had she been part of the squad at the games. The decision not to currently feature Barbra at the tournament is FAZ's internal decision based on their own evaluation of her physical conditions before coming to Morocco. I reiterate that nothing, no existing regulations that we are aware of, prevents Barbra's participation in the tournament. Barbra has not failed any medical tests in this regard either. Well, that is true because you wouldn't need to have the test if you don't play in the tournament. So why was she pulled from the tournament? And subsequently, Real Madrid backed out the deal to take who was potentially the best player in the world at that time. They pulled from the deal to sign her. So that leaves us all wondering what actually happened. And if you read about, there's a lot of newspaper articles online about it at the time, and they suggest that it was her own team that just said, no, she'll not pass the testosterone levels for the tournament. Strange as well that previous to becoming a professional footballer, guess what? She was a boxer. She was a boxer. Which reminds us of a lot of things that happened in the Olympic Games in the summer. So there's been a lot of backlash. I mean, people like Sharon Davis, she's been quite critical about this award in Twitter. And as have Tracy Edwards, she done the round the world sailing. She says it is the destruction of women's sports. Sharon Davis said, just bloody ridiculous. Well, the Zambian Football Association are celebrating, and so is Barbra Banda. So is this just another woman who's doing better in a sport than she should because she's a man? Or is this just a woman that's very manly? I don't know. But I'll show you some pictures and you decide. We'll put the pictures up at the end of the video. But if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. Put your comments below. Let me know your opinions on this story. But most importantly of all, unless you are a genuine man cheating in women's sports, not you, but
everyone else, have a great day. Cheerio, bye now.